Ladies and gentlemen and friends beyond the binary, I'm Sheriff Flynn. Welcome back to another fantastic stream. It's good seeing you all here on this lovely evening. And hey, I wanted to hop on in. I wanted to try something a little different because I am prone to do that. I wanted to try this game, Pathfinder. It might be pretty fun. We'll see. We're gonna cut down on some of this here to improve the quality of everything. Hey, what's up, Lance? Welcome in, friend. Save. All right. How do I get back to the game? Oh, there's a little X up here. Okay. All right, so I'd never played this game before, but I did play Pathfinder some back when it was the first edition, and it first deviated from 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons. So I don't know how different this is from that, but I understand that this is based on Pathfinder 2.0, which is, from what I understand, very different. Mekame! That sounds really fun. What is Mekame? It's a new game. Why would I want to do this? Okay. So we got some DLC here. We got the main game. We're gonna go with the main game. Because who doesn't want to fight a giant Baylor or Balrog? Depending on where you sit with what's called a giant demon monster. Okay. Game difficulty. It goes from story, but we're gonna ignore custom. It goes from story to unfair. Would be I stream mecha games in May. Ooh, I like that idea. Let's see here. Dipping back into running AC6 Assassin's Creed. Zone of the Enders to Mars Edition. It can't be Assassin's Creed because that's not mech. It's not mecha. I don't know what AC. Oh wait, Armored Core. That's it. Armored Core. I remember. Aha. Zone of the Enders 2 Mars Edition. Interesting. Let's see here. Yes. I got it. I got it after I remembered that it couldn't be Assassin's Creed. That also tells me roughly what the lag is like. That's the Aslanti. One save slot available. Interesting. Tutorial. Only skill user receives skill check experience. Oh, that's interesting. Proceed auto mode. So you can like. These are some interesting adjustments to difficulty and customization of the game that you play. Management you could almost make this like a Nuzlocke of sorts. Ooh. Other effects. Speed depends on the weight you're carrying. Oh man, you could put encumbrance on this. That's annoying. Auto level companions. Let's see here. When gaining levels happen, you can monitor how the hero's skills and abilities develop. You can turn off any companion, but then you'll have to manage the development for the remainder of the game. I like to pick and choose my own, so we're gonna go with that. Oh, it changed it to custom. All right, we'll just stick with normal then. I have shadows. I'm setting aside a bunch of additional content. It's gonna drop later. Oh, nice. I like to wait if I know that something big is gonna drop as well, because I like to experience as much of everything as possible. Can your rig run BG3? It probably can. But I need a big enough like discount on that sumbitch before I pick it up. Okay. Let's see here. I think these are pre-gens. So these are already pre-made characters. Bear in mind, looking at this character here, this character model. The reason that the character model doesn't look the greatest is because I have it on low settings. I don't have it on the highest settings because my graphics card is not that good. And I would like it to run better for all of you so that you can see the actual movement and stuff rather than prettifying anything. So they're all going to kind of look a little play-doughy until I can get some money set aside. We could go with these characters, or you could make custom characters. Pre-made balance. Strength 19. God damn. 10 persuasion. That's nuts. This character's really strong. but I am going from a Dungeons and Dragons perspective. I don't know the perspective of Pathfinder. I don't know if this is like super duper awesome or not. I'm assuming so. Like, damn though. Okay, con, wisdom. I imagine all this stuff is similar to D&D. It has some aspects of 3.5, which is like the will save, reflex save, and I forget the other save. What's the other save? Fortitude save, that's it. Will save, reflex save, and fortitude save. This character seems pretty solid, if not strong, because damn. What about this character? Difficulty, a little bit more difficult. But I'm used to playing clerics, so as in like clerics in like 5th edition D&D. Wisdom saves, or wisdom's good, con's good, strength's good, charisma's good. Int isn't so great, but clerics don't really care about int. Solid persuasion, solid perception, solid lore. This character seems pretty good. Let's check out this guy. Difficulty 1. He just like dump statted 3 things. He's just like, I don't give a shit. But his stats don't look as great as some of them. But then again, like, he's all melee. I think that's what that might be what this is. It's not stats. It's like the way that they function in a combat, which it makes sense. Like, he's a fighter. He's good at armor, good at melee, good at ranged. But the other 3 things, not so much. So like strength, con, dex, pretty solid on him. Seems really capable. Let's see here. What about this person? Let's see. He looks like he is a little... Yep, he's a rogue. I was gonna say, this guy, watch your pockets. 16 con, 17 dex. Solid int. Really good stealth. This guy's really good. Sneak around like your solid snake. He just needs a box. And he could walk in the box. Just like stop. He doesn't even have to like sit down. You just keep walking or just stand still. Box on head. Walk, walk, walk. Oh no, there's a bad guy about to round the corner. Stand still. Does he see me? Nope, I'm Box. He walks away. Bok, bok, bok. Walk, walk, walk. Bubsy the Bobcat? I remember Bubsy. Oh yes. That poor son of a bitch got screwed so badly by awful programming that, like, it's a term of endearment to love Bubsy the Bobcat. And then it's Metal Gear Solid. Yep. Let's see here. Not Metal Solid Gear, Metal Gear Solid. Oh, they have tieflings in this game. Interesting. I thought tieflings were D&D specific. I guess I'm wrong. Oh, wait, because tieflings were in 3.5, and so Pathfinder probably ported those over. That would make sense. Bubsy Collection? Did they, like, fix the bugs and stuff? Or are they just selling it straight up as, like, here's Bubsy, you chuds. Consummate hunters living for the chase, deadly stroke. Oh, these kind of have, like, a slight ranger feel as far as that description. On Dex, damn. Int, damn. And stealth. This guy's also really stealthy. What's he got versus the rogue, though? Really trickery, knowledge, knowledge. It feels like the rogue is better than this guy. And they can both sneak attack. I guess it depends on like what a Slayer can do. Bonuses to damage, chance to hit against a studied enemy. So they're like a mix of rogue and ranger? I guess if you ever wanted Bubsy for the Jaguar without trying to figure out how to emulate Jaguar games, now's your chance. What did you do with your gaming life? Rogues do get stabby times, also box. That is very true. Alright, then we got a sorcerer. That does not quite match that, but that's okay. Available spells, unique feats. Okay, 20 charisma, good god. Good con, good dex. Don't need strength when you're a sorcerer. Wisdom in it, kinda eh. Really good persuasion and magic device. I wonder if we're building the entire party or if we're just choosing one character. It might be just one character. Man, if so, that's a tough choice. Because all these are really solid characters. You know what? Let's just try a pre-made character. We're gonna go with this devilish little fiend here, because he's got sneakin that he can do and trickery to cause. He's not the most persuasive because he's a little gremlin, obviously, but he gets around. Okay. Perfect. No notes. You got a nice bevy of portraits. I appreciate that. Okay. What do we got going on here? Race traits, keen senses, perception bonus, bonus on attack rolls against humanoids of reptilian and goblinoid subtype. Okay, so reptile types and goblin types. Defense bonus AC versus giants. Bonus to saving throws versus illusion. Adds 1 DC to spells of illusion that they cast. +2 bonus for world checks. They're slower than usual because they're short. Racial traits in exchange for losing some of the usual ones. Well, I'm glad I expanded that. Hopefully we can find a box that we can carry around with us and just like walk around with it and just stand still so that people don't notice us. Ballistria. Lust and Revenge, who takes on many faces and guises. High regard by elves. The Savored Sting. Domains, Chaos, Charm, Knowledge, Luck, Trickery, Favored Weapon, Rapier. That sounds like us. Is there one that's like specifically for sneakin? Or one for gnomes? Let's see. No. Ooh, a divine patron of assassins. Look, we're gonna put a pin in that one for later if we really like this game. Good metallic dragons. Okay. Asmodeus. I assume that he hasn't changed much between D&D and Pathfinder. Atheism. Beings known as gods are not worthy of authority in reverence. You know what? I like that take on atheism. That's pretty cool. I dig that. Let's see here. Hayden Kalen. Boozy God. The Lucky Drunk. Hang on. Accidental God. Chaos, Charm, Good, Strength, Travel. Okay. Let's see here. Goddess, Dreams, Luck, Stars, Travelers. Okay. Not a bad option. Not a bad option. I kind of like Desna's vibe. Look at this. So Caden Kalen has a bar, right? That you can like scroll down with. Can't scroll down because you can't get over here to do so. And if you click it, it disappears. What? Okay. Arastal. Stag God. Oldest human gods. Okay. Godclaw. Hell Knights. That might not be us. Per se. I don't see us Hell Knighting around. I see us sneaking. Gorham, our Lord of Iron. Or our Lord in Iron. If there's ever a time with no conflict. Great Sword. Okay. Gozra the Destructor. Goddess of Wave and Surf. A Fickle Deity. Dig it. Okay, here we go. Green Faith. This is probably druids. Yeah, this is druid stuff. Garona, the Angry Hag. Not a popular deity. Her clergy's entirely female. And I don't like that. Mainly because like, okay, I'm not gonna get into it too much, but hag is another term for like angry woman that was used way back in the day. And it kind of feels like that's what they're going with here a little bit. And and I don't like that. Do better, Paizo. Do better. Lance, that might be a topic, is talking about horror types, like horror monsters and stuff, and how some of their origins might be steeped in certain things. Like, for example, hags and misogyny. That might be a good topic to discuss. So maybe we put a little pin in that. Also, for those of you who are here, I have a podcast with friends Lance Alencia and Lady Hyacinth 57 called The Confabulators with Liz and Dave. And if you're ever interested in listening, we talk about a wide range of subjects, stories, characters. We talk about genres in particular. Each season we're going to have a different genre. This season we're doing horror. So if you're very interested, we just released our Dead by Daylight episode. Go check it out. It's on your YouTubes and it's on any major podcast feed. All right. Omade. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm guessing it's Omade. Last Aslante's followers. No, not quite us. Rory. God of Enlightenment. Inner Strength. No. Amashtu. Misshapen and malformed creatures that crawl, slither, or flap on. Applied directly to the forehead. Chaos, evil, madness, strength, and trickery. That sounds fun, but that doesn't sound like us. I'm looking for a more... like... I mean, this one does have neutral, but like... I'm looking for more... I don't know. Something that sticks out a little more. Maybe like a gnome deity. Nethys, the All-Seeing Eye. Garundi God. God of Magic. No, not quite us. Maybe if we play a wild mage or something, if that's in this game. Norgerber Baby. Now he's the god of thievery, and it's oh man, this is the one, isn't it? This is gonna be the one who I make fun of for having the Gerber baby name. Oh no, oh no, and he's evil. Am I gonna be venerating Gerber baby? Oh no. Norgerber Baby. This might be us. Oh no. Let's keep looking. Pharasma. Death Prophecy. Ancient Deities. Okay. Ruvagug. Is this the equivalent of Lolth? Rough Beast, Great Destroyer, World Breaker. Okay, so no. Okay. Volcanic activity and earthquakes. Oh, okay, very cool. Saren Ray. The Dawn Flower. Okay. Shellen. The Eternal Rose, Eternal Maiden. Clerics of Shellen. Goddess of Sexuality, Lust, Fertility. Very nice. You paladins who worship her practice courtly love. I appreciate that. She makes a very clear distinction between love and sexuality. I also appreciate that. You know what? She's pretty pog. Horag. Father of Creation. He's a dwarf. I'm not seeing a gnome deity. Pallid Princess, Lady Despair. No. All right, Zon. Midnight Lord, Dark Prince, Prince of Pain. No. We're going with Norgerber Baby. Wait. What alignments? Man, I gotta do this. Prerequisites. Neutral, lawful evil, neutral evil, chaotic evil, any evil. Okay. So neutral or one of the evils. Oh man. Let's be a little shit. We're gonna full send it. We're gonna be a Norgerber baby. Here we go. No, he's perfect.
Their life ends here. Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Our time has come.
Forwards! Adventures await.
Oh, I can click it multiple times. Okay, hang on. Let's go back up to the top here.
I'm always ready. I have no use for this. A mere flesh wound. This will hurt! Burn! Slice! Behead! Let's shake a leg! Get it off me!
Together we stand. I shall not falter. Strike as one.
You're done for! This is my path. Let us be off.
Let us bide our time. I feel faint. My skills exceed yours.
I am superior! Spell's not working like that. I lead. You follow.
Time's not waiting. Calm down. No, someone else would make better use of this.
That's what you get. Not that I care. Ah, entertainment.
Beautiful. Are you still here? I can find better.
Does anyone require my counsel?
No,
One way or the other.
Here we go. All right, we need a name. We need a name. What do we name our roguish Gerber baby chaotic evil gnome? Hang on, I'm gonna ask Discord. Let's go here. But I'm also asking y'all if y'all want to chime in, please by all means do. But I'm also gonna ask Discord. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. All right. Still on the table for y'all. I need a name for our Gerber baby worshipping gnome rogue. Who is very stealthy. We can see about see here. Goes run business. Rest artist Rovus. Lamashan Neth Mithona. Let's be corny. Oh, we got somebody typing. Sam, friend of the channel, Sam Craters. Hey, I see you, Sam. Oh, and the Bothinator, I see you too. Celery Mushpea. That does not look like a celery Mushpea. I get where he's coming from. I get you. But I don't know what celery Mushpea will do. Brackneck Zinc Duster. Kind of like it. Brackneck Mushpea. Can I fit it? Yes, I can. Brackneck Mushpea. Here we go.
And off we go.
Oh, wow. We got rogue proficiency, simple weapon, weapon proficiency, throwing axe. No damage reduction, no energy resistance. Let's see here. Keen senses. We got light armor, simple weapons, weapon finesse, which is a prerequisite for all sorts of crazy bullshit. Use dex mods instead of strength mods, which is fantastic. 2 weapon fighting. Just 2 weapon fighting. If you wield the second weapon in your offhand, except for -6 with your regular and -10, penalties are reduced by 2 each. So it'd go down to 4 and 8, but you'd get double attacks per round. Anyway, we have an ad coming up, so stick with me for a minute 30. We'll be back with some Brackneck Mushpea, the Norgerber Baby worshipper. Stick around. Oh, I got it. This is gonna be amazing. Wish I could pick something other than 2 weapon fighting. I'm not too big on this. I think there's better options. Like, it really forces you to commit. I'm not too big on that. We got trap finding. We got acrobatics, demoralize. Shaking doesn't stick with the other. Okay, that's a lot of words, man. Coup de grace. I can coup somebody. Nice. Okay. Treat affliction. I need a first aid kit. Okay. Armor proficiency, simple weapon proficiency. How did I get the 2 weapon fighting? I don't know. We're going into this blind. So we have reflexes of 5, fortitude of 3, will 0. So we're bad at will saves. Okay, combat maneuver. I don't know what some of this shit means. But you know what? The joy of this is figuring it out. Just going in blind. Obsessive. What are we obsessive? Oh, that's right. Okay. Here we go. Brackneck Mushpea, the Gerber Baby worshipper. Praise be Gerber. I kind of like the effect this has on my shirt. Really nice. What's my it's affected any? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Maybe because it's too small. Anyway. Ooh, dynamic sound. Bet you heal her quick. Oh, we got... Is that us? Did they just unceremoniously drop
somebody.
us?
We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
That's her. It's not me. We picked this. We picked our voice.
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
This guy's a dickhead.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty.
Oh, wow. They don't say the narrator stuff. Okay. You hear the stern voice of an elderly man, but so weak you can't even turn your head to look in his direction. This guy.
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival.
You're doing it.
Or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
You're doing it. You have weapons. Can we get yours? That person has a weapon, and so does that one. I know they're guards, but they're not permitted.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
Iomade. That's the way you pronounce it. Okay. We're gonna be silent, I think. So they don't know what we... Well, I guess it wouldn't... If this was tabletop, I would be silent. And the reason is that I'm playing a chaotic evil. I don't want to give away what I sound like. Let's see here.
You will
Water.
have water as soon as we heal your wounds. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You then. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Suck it to this person.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
Camellia. An affectation of surprise.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Okay.
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
Ooh. There's some good options here. I don't want to sass off to him because one important key thing about being evil, you can't let people know. I'm a traveler. I was just passing by.
Passing by? And how am I to know that you're not a demon spy? Or worse?
That guy's a piece of shit. You can tell he's lawful good.
My dear Prelate, please,
For the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish.
Thanks, Snow
Our
Portrait.
protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom.
Wait, what?
But be on your guard.
She's a dragon?
Informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Thank you, Captain Exposition. I shouldn't be that mean.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Are you really a dragon?
Don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form.
Actual
and
dragon!
engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust.
Okay.
Pay no mind to my
We know
contact.
she's a dragon.
I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
Okay.
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully. My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Thank you for helping me.
But my work is not yet done. Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
They're not showing her like actual picture because I'm assuming she's an actual dragon, as she said. So you can't see it till she reveals her true form.
Do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise.
They could have
you
given
that.
her a human picture.
Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabris. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and
Hey, thank you for the follow, Jake Fake Snake Cake. Welcome in. We're playing something that's a little different than the usual thing, which is Dead by Daylight, typically. I wanted to try this out and see how it felt. So far, it's pretty interesting. Oh, that sounds like when you get a quest from Skyrim. I love this game. I've never played it before. So, you know, that and it's been a real, like, I haven't played Pathfinder since the beginning times of okay, the music is really loud, and it's really in my ears, so hang on. Sound. Okay, here we go. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, that's good. I haven't played Pathfinder since the first edition first came out, and like a little bit beyond that. So this is all really new to me because I know this is based on second edition, I believe. Skip time, camp, map, okay, journal, spellbook, character, menu, inspect. Backspace is, that's weird. Okay. Set the formation while moving. Press G to stop selected units. Then hold. And then this is inventory. This is turn-based mode. This is 1E. Oh, okay. You should feel right at home. Well, we'll see. It's basically just the core book, and then off we go. All right. What do we got going on here? Noble, citizen, social, peasant, guard, stranger. Can you cast magic missile? This is important. I cannot. I am a rogue. I need to wizard to be able to cast magic missile. I cannot attack the darkness. Let's talk to this stranger here. The absence of an answer is an answer too. Don't be obtuse.
Beautiful.
Let's see where this stranger's going.
Let's see what we can do.
Oh. I thought the stranger was saying a thing, and then here we go. We're off to like a sneaky adventure. Okay. Let's talk to the Social then. So many happy faces. Days like this keep our hope alive. Okay. I like swords. I like swords. Peasant, noble, citizen. Mercy is strong for another year. Mate stand for 100 more. Oh. You can interact with various objects by clicking right mouse button. Some special objects have an icon above them. Hold tab to highlight all interactive objects. Okay. Everything shows up. Left, aim further to the left. Nice. That was a bullseye. I saw it. Throw a dart at the target. Heck yeah. Wait, how do I rotate the camera? Don't tell me it's middle mouse button. It's middle mouse button and rotate. Oh, man. Okay, the music is still a little loud for me, so we're gonna turn that down a smidge more. Music's a little loud. There we go. Alright. What do we got going on here? Okay. Camellia. Grubby peasants and their grubby diversions. Why did I even bother coming? She seems kind of mean compared to like the initial expression that we saw in the cutscene. Horgus Gwyrm. Yes, happy city day, and now step away, please. I do not wish for Horgus Gwyrm to be seen next to you. Do they know on this happy city day that I am chaotic evil? To Kennebrace. I feel like talking to most of the ordinary people is not worth it. Because they're not really like responding to anything other than like basic stuff. Is there a quest log? Like, can I? Oh, Q&E rotate as well. Okay, that's good. Maybe it's under journal? Journal. Here we go. All right, we found it. Sample the special festival drink. Hit the mannequin. Okay. Thank you, AutoMod. Let's go here. Nope, this way. All right, we got this. Sock him one. Biff. Oh, this person's wanting to be sassy. That sounds bad. Well, given that these are demons and we're level 1, it's time to use our sneakin to get out of here.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Oh shit. Oh.
Let the feast begin.
Look, dude, leave the dragon body. I can use that.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Let's see here.
Yeah,
I've seen you somewhere before.
You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be here.
I know this voice.
I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
Who is Discari?
Got a good drubbing round the head, brother. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
What's the situation in the city?
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. Place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Stand still now. No fidgeting while I cast this on you.
False life.
Good luck. Try not to get eaten now. Take that, monkey.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I sow.
Well, I guess I can't harvest the dragon's body for good armor and weapons now. I mean, I don't think that. Whoops. Trying to scroll in my chat. Hang on. Sorry about that, y'all.
Surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way.
The game doesn't like me clicking outside of
far from over.
the game. The silver dragon. Oh, she's silver. Okay. Tarendelev, the protector of Canabres, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land apart and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over. Let's see here. Find other survivors is our... Oh, we could double click. Okay. Last chapter to complete the quest or it will fail afterward. All right. So we got to find survivors. We didn't get to sample the special drink. I guess because we took too long? I guess there's like X amount of time that you had for the city. And then that was it. So we didn't get everything. Okay, so this is... I guess this is a timer. Find other survivors. Okay. Can't go past here. It never lets you do more than 2 things. Ah, okay. Thank you, Jake. I think that's an enemy. Or are we getting a pet?
I can handle it.
Oh, holy mother of...
Oh, it's Anevia. She is pinned under boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually
Let's
got
see,
pretty lucky. You fell
Oh,
down
background
into a black
critter?
hole.
Okay.
But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to...
Frequently, you'll have to make a skill check.
Fancy meeting you down here.
Trying to help Sela fetch Nevia from beneath the rubble.
You aren't injured, are you?
The results section shows how it pans out.
From under the boulders.
Formed by the character with the highest bonus in the appropriate skill. Okay. We have great knowledge, so let us use great knowledge. Fulcrum.
Look at you. It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Yes.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Nevia Tirabade of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Okay.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendeb and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
I like their voice actors.
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal.
The
It was placed
Wardstone.
here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Sounds like we got a son of Guffin going on here.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Let's see here. What options do we got? I came here to fight the Abyss. No. I'm a scholar. I came here to see the world wound with my own eyes. Not quite. One person's war is another person's opportunity. I'm in this city to seek my fortune. That's pretty close. I'm led by destiny. I don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel like it was not by chance. That's not bad, actually. I'm a traveler. I just wound up here by chance. I kind of like that one. My name is Brackneck Mushpea. Who I am is none of your business. I like I'm a traveler. I just wound up here by
Call me
chance.
superstitious if you want, or maybe cynical. But I just don't believe in chance or coincidences.
How many stories around the tavern table have started with those very words?
Right enough. I have this habit, see, anytime somebody starts yakking about blind chance, it always turns out that the thing was as far from a quirk of fate as you could want. Sorry, don't take it personal like. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so.
30
That's
paces.
if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
A long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay
She's
behind
smarter
us.
than she
You're in no
indicates.
fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Lady, I need a sword or something. Okay. Now your party has several characters. To select one of them, click on their portraits or use the appropriate key. Alt 1 through Alt 6. Okay, there's up to 6 party members. Select several characters, get them all in one command. Drag box and left mouse button. Or with the left mouse button, or click the portraits with shift left mouse button. Select all, press backspace. Who's gonna use backspace? That's a weird that's a weird button to assign to that. Let's see here, that's background. Can I zoom in? I can zoom in. Oh, nice. Okay.
The demons wait.
That's not what I intended. Sorry, I just need to stick with Q and E. I could just do this. I like how the camera will fuzz up and open background so you can still see the characters. That's pretty cool. All right.
Here we go again.
Brackneck. We're gonna do some sneaking.
Beautiful.
You'll find lots of objects that contain loot, enemy corpses, box barrels, and many other environmental elements. See what's inside, approach it, and interact with any other interactive object. Or as with any other interactive object. Ah, loot. 9 items out of 8. Don't know what that means. Oh, I guess because it's counting the ever-burning torch twice. Whenever your character holds a weapon with one hand and leaves their other hand free, you can switch to grip. Oh, that's cool. You can have a left-handed character. A single sword on a button indicates the character's holding the weapon with one hand. 2 swords indicates weapon with both hands. When they are, the weapon displays both weapons in slot. Character wields one-handed weapon with both hands. Make 1.5 times the character's strength bonus on damage rolls. Okay. There's more loot. We need character? No. Inventory. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We got the ever-burning torch. That's cool that you can attack with the ever-burning torch. We've got hold iron masterwork rapier. That's really cool. That sounds really powerful. We have an ad coming up, so stick with me for a minute 30. We'll be back with some more Brackneck Mushpea craziness. I think this is our encumbrance. Yes. So up to 100, I guess, is no penalty? No, light is the penalty. No. I'm guessing the 1 through 100 is no penalty. Party's common inventory burdens all the members. Want to move around without speeder, get rid of your excess weight. Okay. Let's see here. This is one-handed. It's martial proficiency. So it's not simple. Right? Where's my abilities? Simple weapons. The light weapon or rapier for a creature your size. Oh, welcome back, y'all. I was looking at our special abilities to see if we could use the rapier. I think we can. I think we can. Because this is a masterwork rapier. That's pretty good for a first level character. Old iron dagger. Let's see here. We got a bow. Can't. Oh, okay. If it's in red, we can't equip it. So we know that it's no good for us as this character. Cloak of Resistance. Ooh. Okay. We got a short spear. All right, so let's throw this bad boy on. And then let's wield this. Let's be left-handed. It's not often you see a left-handed character. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And wait, what did that do to us? Okay. Our attack is +5. Our damage is 1d4. We crit on 18 through 20. Then we do this. Our attack is 0. Our attack becomes 1 instead of 5. Now with this, our attack is 0. It's an additional 1d3. That's 1d4. I feel like I would rather hit more often. Because +5 for attacking is pretty nice. But then again, we're built for, like, because we got weapon proficiency, we're kind of built toward the idea of, like, attacking with 2 weapons. AC 19, flatfoot 16. Okay, none of that stuff changes. Let's just stick with this. Can we use that? Wait, what did that say about offhand? Oh, it's counting the 2-weapon fighting is counting my rapier in the offhand. We switch it. It does like that. Doesn't really matter. Let's just do it like this. I mean, is there any way to switch this so we're left-handed? What is this? Potion of Cure Light, Chill of Faith. Let's do deflection to AC. 36 levels you have. Interesting. A minute per level. Cash level 1, so it's 1 minute. Then 2 more potions of Cure Light. Let's just do this for now. We're just gonna stick with that. Because the game is not letting me have a left hand be my main hand. I think that sucks. Boo game. I want a left hand main hand character. You smelly baka. Does she have her own equipment? Can I, like, see her equipment? Can. Okay. She's got a long sword. She's got a heavy shield. She's got banded mail. Can I steal this? Can I steal her stuff? I mean, probably not, right? 1d8 bludgeoning, 1d8 slashing. 19 through 20 crit. I know she's using a long sword, but like if we run into an undead creature, this flail would be better for her to have. She's a lawful good knight errant. I don't know what that... She has absolutely abysmal stealth. She's got a little persuasion in her, little knowledge, but okay. Well, her armor class is massive. She's a paladin. Okay. Not you, fight defensively. Let's... I'm gonna give her this instead of this. Because if we run into undead, I'll be damned if I have her doing slashing damage.
Lead on.
Apply directly to the forehead. Tarendalev's scale. Unfriendly creature within range. Caster level 9. Restore life to a deceased party member. Erase creature has the number of hit points equal to its current hit dice. Raise dead also removes the death's door condition. As an ordeal, the subject of the spell gains 2 permanent negative levels when it's raised, just as if it had been hit by energy draining. Though it cannot gain a number of negative levels equal to or greater than its hit dice this way. Wow. No, no, no.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Stop being a coward.
Who's there?
I think I need to just like adjust the way that the party moves in the party movement thing, because there's a party assembly button. Great words on my part. Who's there? Fine young pale half elf woman. Fingers grip rapier hilts in confidence. Okay.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Yes, I am friend.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Tarendalev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Maybe somebody took the Wardstone. Wasn't me. How many could withstand a strike from a demon lord? Not even Tarendalev. I mean, that's kind of a mean thing to say right now. Tell me more about yourself. What happened to this poor man? Who is he? Do you want to join us? We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
Enchantment. God, I need to play those games.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Discari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Tarendalev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help.
Breathe.
Our city used to be
Breath
protected
weapon.
by powerful forces, but now...
She could breath weapon. I don't know.
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
I like that some of these people know other people and stuff like that. Seeing the little connections there, it's really nice. I'm glad that they like kept that in mind as they made the game.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Are you coming with us then? The more the merrier, and that blade of yours is nothing to sniff at.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
A giant softball-sized spider.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him.
Oh, wow.
Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Inevia, that's my job. Companion Camellia has the ability to cure light wounds. To use it, click the Companion Camellia's portrait. Click the icon bar with the spell Cure Light Wounds in the action bar. Okay, I'm guessing that. And then, or that. And then click left mouse button on her portrait to heal her. Okay. So we click her.
I heard the voice of the spirits.
Click, Cure Light. We click her. She is healed. Praise be the sun. Okay.
Let's see what we can do.
Not what I wanted to do, but I always forget. It wants me to hold the middle mouse button. Here we go. Okay. How do we want to do this? Hammer, circle, wave, star, triangle, optimal. Optimal auto formation. I don't know what that means. Can we just move characters around? Hold the line. It won't let me. Let's go with wave. Oh, nice. Now I can move everything around. So I want here. Then we'll have her here. Have her here. Okay. Perfect. Got a masterwork dagger. Ooh, nice. Take that. The masterwork dagger. Oh, that's right. She has an inventory. Buckler. Bone amulet. She made from bone. Allows the wearer to conceal their alignment. And it's locked, so you can't move it. That's video game, you son of a bitch. Potion of enlarged person. Ooh. She's hiding. Maybe she's chaotic evil too. We could be best friends. I want this. What is okay. Character. Let's see here. Youth and talent, firelace. She has another reason. 11 trickery. I want to know who she is. I really want to know who she is. Her persuasion sucks though. But she has a lot of trickery, which is disarm and open. Is she a cleric of thievery? Because there are like clerics who are devoted to deities who do thieving. Maybe she's neutral. Or like neutral evil. Maybe she's neutral evil. And she follows a deity that is evil and trickery. Ooh. I'm really interested in her. Inflict like wounds. She has necromancy. What is doom? Becomes shaken. I don't know what shaken does. Other than Bond likes it for his drinks. Protection from alignment. corresponding alignment. Some of this stuff I don't even know what it does. Some enemies have waking dreams. What the cause fear? Entangle? Unbreakable heart? What is this? Person the Herman ally. Who is this person? I'm really intrigued by this character. A shaman. It's right there. I can't read. Okay. We'll deal with it later.
Should I?
Let's see here. Where is it? Masterwork dagger. 3 + 3 + 3. This is better. We'll rock this. It'll be fine. In dark places, it's hard to see anything. There's 2 ways. Light spell and ever-burning torch. I could ever-burning torch, but come on.
Here we go.
It'll be fine. We're sneaking. The young giant centipede. Smite evil. I don't think that's evil. You can trust me. Exactly why you shouldn't. Enlarge person. Pure light. First level, a spirit hunter. And as a swift action, enhancement to any weapon she's holding. Okay, it's what she holds. Ghost touch. Add flaming and frost. Man, some of this stuff is wild. Okay. Let me see her spells. Can I like... Yeah, these are all level 1. Is it stuff that she doesn't have prepared yet? Oh, yeah. This might be what she has prepared. Okay, man. I am not thinking in proper RPG formats. Okay. Hang on. Let's Alt 1. Oh, no. No, stop it. Stop trying to cast a spell, please. Stop it. Okay. Alt 1.
I feel like the chosen one.
Here we go. Can I charge that?
Here comes trouble.
Time it begins, the game is paused. The pause is convenient to give orders to your characters. Pause or unpause, press space. Order your characters to attack, select them, and click left mouse button. To switch between turn-based and real-time, use turn-based. Your enemies are highlighted red, your allies in green. The stippled line connects the character to their current target. The timer over the character's head counts down the time until the next round. It depicts the character's currently scheduled action. Turn-based. No, stop moving, game. In turn-based, characters act in turns. The order of turns determines initiative. It depends on the character's corresponding ability score. A character can take some actions during their turn, and initiative queue. Initiative queue, that's up there. Let's see here. Delay your character's turn until a more convenient moment to do so. Select the character in the queue. Such actions in initiative are irreversible. Okay. Takes a single standard action, which is 6 seconds. Standard, move, and swift action. And unlimited free actions. Okay. Move action is movement or drinking a potion. Okay. Standard action is for attack, spell casting, additional movement. Swift action is for spell class abilities, special class abilities. The combinations are also possible, so-called full round actions, which consume both standard and move. System chooses an optimum combination of action types to perform. Surprise round. If you initiate with an opponent who's unaware of your presence, your party gets advantage. Surprise round, yes. Okay, move action, we know. Standard, we know. Full round, we kind of understand. 5-foot step. Character can move 5 feet without triggering AoE. Or AOO. Character cannot both take a 5-foot step and make a regular move, because that would then mean they would have to get an attack of opportunity. Free and swift. Activate characters' special abilities like Smite Evil, Judgment, Touch Attack, etc. Okay. Oh, Melia's turn. Okay. And this breaks into the standard movement. So, let's see here. We'll catch her up to here. Then we'll... This is a ability, I think. Oh, because she could still move, right? Turn. Okay. Giant centipede, giant centipede. Okay. You must move before your attack, not after. You must move at least 10 feet. Let's have a clear path. Okay. So basically we're just moving with her. Very slowly. Okay, then enter. What is this? Less spells in effect, you gain temporary hit points. Oh, so I took temporary hit point damage. Okay. Understood.
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
Jesus Christ. Am I just not quite in range to attack? Apparently not.
You are today's sacrifice. Go for their hearts.
Okay. So we're gonna get about as far as there. Sela. Okay. Then... Oh, here we go.
Guess I'm done with spells for tonight. I got this.
I'll cut you wide open.
A miss.
The spirits demand your blood.
What does this do? It's 1 minute duration, so it's still active on me. I wonder if I get flanking.
Did I mess up again?
I don't get flanking. Okay.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Nice. Okay. That was combat. Interesting.
Here we go again. I can handle it.
Loot. Another scale. What the fuck?
We're gonna rest after this fight.
Well, that sucks. Maybe I need to have these characters closer. Because this is getting a little bothersome. Let me 15. Oh no, wait, I'm a gnome. That's right. I move slower. I'm so used to 30 that like it actually inhibited me. And move here. Here. Okay. Great. Let's get this order fixed because like this is annoying. There we go.
I'm here all week.
Wait, can I search? Nothing on the corpse. Okay. Oh, is that a pathway up? We got 2 ways to go. We got up here, we got down here. Let's go up. Maybe up is the way that it wants us to go because we know that up is where the town is. Maybe we go down.
First come, first served.
Okay. Well, with that, we do have an ad coming up, so stick with me for a minute 30. We'll be back with some more Pathfinder. We're gonna, of course, full send it on this guy. Should be exciting. Maybe I should put a torch in one of their hands. Let's see how that goes. I don't want to put it in our boys' hands. Welcome back, y'all.
Damn you!
Got him. All right. Let's keep going.
Beautiful.
Loot. You got what? 25 Gold coins. Bracers of armor +1. Ooh. Well, we have lucky bracers. Those are pretty strong. Only your main character can equip these bracers. Interesting. Cure lights. A light mace. Scroll of inflict light wounds, which he cannot use. But someone else could. Okay. I don't think there's anything else here. Wait. It's tab. I'm sitting here holding shift. Okay.
Let's see what we can do.
I keep rotating in the way that, like, I move WASD. So, like, it winds up rotating in the wrong direction.
Here comes trouble.
Oh, great. Oh, she's first. Okay. Can't reach him. So I think we hold. He's just out of range.
Guess I'm done with spells for tonight.
Oh, because the move is there. Understood. Sela. She can get in there. Get him.
You are today's sacrifice.
That guy's got some health. It won't let me charge? Is it because they're in the way? Might be because they're in the way. I do like that. No, it still won't let me. I could possibly get flanking on this creature. Bonk. Nice. Okay. We'll go here. And
Go for their hearts. I'll cut you wide open.
flanking. Okay. There we go. Combat complete.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Ooh, hello. What is this? Rainbow quartz. Brew potions, inscribe scrolls, flame tongue. Cooking ingredient. Ooh, nice. So there's cooking involved. A monitor lizard. Can I? Get him.
Rest after this fight.
Melia needs to heal. Let's see here. Does she have healing? Just smite evil. get her caught up here. Okay. Then Camellia, get her to here. And then there we go. Okay. We'll move here. And then we'll get him.
You guys always win.
He says as a chaotic evil character.
No glory without risk.
The spirits demand your blood.
Nice. Good job, team.
I
And
feel like a chosen one.
we get monitor lizard scales. Oh, we had to skin it first. Okay. The merchant would pay well for it. Very nice. I'm so used to video games just being like, yeah, just loot it. I didn't think that it'd be like, you should roll to skin it. Now in tabletop games, I'm used to it. What's this? Oh, this is where we were at in the beginning. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's go this way. Oh, there's a man. His name is Lan. And a rat or another giant spider. Probably giant baby spider. What's up, Lan?
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
See a half satyr, half reptile? Is that a thing?
Wenduok!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
Oh, a cat spider? Their description, not mine.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
Evil, attack. Monsters like you don't deserve to live. I don't feel like that's a smart evil thing to do. I feel like that's a dumb evil thing to do. Who are you, tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low.
That's mean.
We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
He looks like a little bit like Alex Winters in is it Freaks? That movie where Keanu Reeves is a dog man? I think that's what he looks like is Alex Winters in Freaks. It's amazing if I'm remembering right. Wow.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
I've never heard of these underground crusaders
In
before.
Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
What are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock.
Ooh.
The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
We have a holy sword to keep.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Or I could get the holy sword and you won't know it.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
That's mean.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
All right, our mission is to steal the angel's sword. We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you. If I do that, maybe I can take it and tell them, no, I didn't find it.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
Yeah, sure is.
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Jedi. Okay. Some interactive objects aren't easy to find. When moving, each person automatically makes a perception check. If the check is successful, the object is found and highlighted to draw your attention. Then you can interact with it. Okay. More people who pitch in to help find the sword, the sooner the mongrels show way back to the surface. Okay. One strike of the demon's lord science time Okay. You two need to be like way back here. Lore religion. EC 17. Collect. Okay. So there's a perception check that I have to make. And if I find it...
Is that a trap?
This room looks like an improvised museum. let's see. Let's go over here. We got a copper ring. Nevia, I need you to not be a snitch. You're wandering very close. See here, there's rubble to get across.
Is that treasure?
We got pearls. Very nice. No, they're all here. Go away. Go away. This is mine. I found it. It belongs to me. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Brackneck Mushpea feels drops of searing blood running down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber, this one or another one entirely. Mushpea's heart quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind, thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this terrible and mortal world. Heaven is a plane in the outer sphere, also a place on Earth. It's righteous, law, goodness, opposed to me, but that's okay. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they think I'm about to die of Trish's blows? Quiet moan! The girl with gold braids lies on the rock, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Brackneck Mushpea intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to. Heal the wounded girl, fiercely call out the traitors. Fiercely call out the traitors? Why did you betray me and your comrades? Why did the servants of the abyss tempt you with? Is what we say with the strange vision. Blurred shapes, the faces of several mortals bleed into existence. One of them, a young half-elf with her hair twisted into a knot, responds to accusations. You and your goddess have given us nothing, Lariel. Nothing, but Lord Descarai, will give us everything. And there's no power in the world that will stop his advance. A frenzy of foreign thoughts come faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. Like when you put a little petunia on a cat's head. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her sword. A majestic golden-winged angel. I was going to say grazing, then I tried to say gazing, but then it turned into glazing. Gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you are willing, and only if you are ready. There is no going back. There, in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within the depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadows, the sound piercing like hot irons, lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest burns white-hot. Brackneck Mushpea's head pounds with pain. It is no longer clear whose pain it is. A person called Lariel who's in this vision, or one of the unlucky enough to receive it. Let's see here. Ooh, we could fight off the illusion, or resist malign influences such as this, no matter its origin. We're a gnome, so we get bonus to fighting off the illusion. Yes. We failed. Force of this is terrifying. Through though originating in a vision, is much greater than anything Brackneck Mushpea can withstand. I feel like it's probably an intentional fail. Crippling fatigue drags him to the ground, hands trembling, cold piercing his skull and slowly creeping along his spine. The one who sent the vision is experiencing something similar. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in this strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Deskarai, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Lariel. A foolish angel struggling on the rocks like a fly with his wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young then old and quavering. Where's your goddess angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through this demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rock. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword with his last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Brackneck Mushpea senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster. This I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and punish evildoers and traitors, save and protect the innocent. Punish. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Brackneck Mushpea does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Brackneck Mushpea's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Brackneck Mushpea sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what the sword looks like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Brackneck Mushpea senses that it will return. All he need do is call it. I have the power! Hey, Fields, welcome in. How are you, friend? Right? It's good seeing you.
You were kind of.
I hope you're doing well.
Glowing just now.
Sela kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Iomade. It's gonna be difficult getting used to that.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
Because it's me.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
You saw it too, the traitors, the dying girl? I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here. Ooh. Ooh. This is a tough choice. This is a tough choice. I feel like if I go with this one, she's going to demand the sword back. But if I go with this one, they might go, you must be the chosen one.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
I could be wrong. But they can't have this sword. This is my sword. Lariel gave it to me. It's mine.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
I'm special. That sounds so rude.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint.
That's
Heaven
terrible.
doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Wow. This guy has some issues.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
That's really messed up. Requires angel mythic path, reveal the light of heaven. I can control it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
Little do they know.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
There's no attack them option now. But maybe, I mean, I only have one decision. Unless it lets me do this again and then I get a new cycle of options. Let's see.
L'Oreal? Yeah. Now I know you're willing to
It won't.
tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor.
Okay,
but
so it's only gonna give me this
you
option.
And Sol, you just refuse to face the truth.
Alright. I know he's gonna keep talking. Stick with me for a minute 30 and we'll be back with some more Pathfinder. Okay,
Heroic or
there we go.
special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Man, oh man. See, this is where I would like another option to attack them, because if I had the option to attack them, this would be where I would have to really think about it. Because, like, I've got this awesome sword now, and if I attack them, I could possibly go to their village and be like, hey, these two were helping us out, and then they got attacked after we all got attacked after we found this sword and they didn't make it. But now it's going to be a little bit more difficult to sell that kind of thing. I'm just wondering what I could do now. Because, man, I would like to attack them. I would at least like the option at this point. I feel like now would be a great time to do it. Because what are they going to do? They're going to have to bow down to my sword. Welcome back, y'all. All right. Lead us to your chief, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really. Hide from me.
No, what is that?
Sometimes interacting with it requires a skill check. Different tests require different skills. If you have several characters selected at the same time, the action will be performed by the character with the highest bonus. So you should select the whole party before attempting. It's like that. I saw other options.
What's going on here?
We're gonna loot. Grinding stone. Nice. There's another loot. Handful of gems. Yes. And more gems. Okay. More loot. More gems. Where was all this loot before? Am I only noticing it now because I'm closer? Shenanigans. Okay. Let's see who has the best mobility. DC 14.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Most of the game's mechanics are based on the tabletop game. Most commonly used is D20. XDN, I know what that means. Trying to get over the rubble, your character Lan got 22. The results is the difference is 13. Attempt was successful. Okay. He got across, so we all got across. Okay. Everybody's got heroism on. There. Okay.
Here we go again.
Nope, this way. Okay. Oh, there's a giant fucking spider. What do I do about this? Light of the Angels. You summon a soothing light, warming the hearts, obscuring vision of enemies. Every ally in a 20-foot radius gets a temporary hit point. Enemies become dazzled. Okay. 20-foot burst centered on caster. Okay, so let's huddle everybody around. Rest. Okay.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
No,
I
no,
am here
no.
all week. Can't make the demons wait.
I'll watch your back.
All right, team, let's go.
They will break against our resolve.
Every event is documented in the bottom right. That's here. There you can see the results of your rolls. In the enemies, skill checks, and other things. If you're unhappy with the way a fight goes, check the details, and you'll find some info that'll help you optimize. Handy. Okay, Lan is first. What's he got going on? Perfect strike. Before you make your attack roll, roll your attack twice. Take the higher results. May attempt to perfect attack once per day for every 4 levels you've attained. Point blank shot.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
No match for me.
Yeah, shoot spider.
Beg me to stop.
I don't know what she is. Okay, I guess we just intern then. Cool. Charge. Okay, don't charge. Maybe Maybe she's over encumbered with like heavy stuff and she can't charge because of that. That's my guess. Oh, neat. He's very bloody. You could tell like he's close to death.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Miss. Nice.
You are today's sacrifice.
Oh, she got an attack of opportunity. What happened? Oh, nothing happened. The spider missed. Okay. Land again.
You won't survive me.
Nice. There's some rubble over there. There's loot over here.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Get the loot. Get the loot. Azor. Reagent can be used to... Okay. Caustic mold. Berry mushroom. Delicious. Okay.
Beautiful.
What's over here? Well, there's a skeleton there. Scroll of inflict light wounds, coal, bone meal. Very nice. Is that a secret passage? I think that's a secret passage. I don't know if it's like the way to go though. Or if I'm supposed to go this way. I think this, let's do this. Go.
All right.
Is this a secret? We got 9 XP out of it. Earth elementals. Get them.
First served. Is that a trap?
Okay. Sela moves really slow. She has the same movement speed I do. Okay. Ouch. Can I... This guy? I can from this angle. Okay. Swift action chooses a target within sight to smite. Paladin to all damage rolls against the target of her smite. Within medium range. What does medium range mean? Okay.
Endure this.
Nice. Oh shoot, we're almost dead. That's like the opposite of good.
I got this.
I'll rip you apart.
Man. Violent. Okay. Dismiss. Out of cures. Go here.
I'll cut you wide open.
Every tech. All right. Roll compares result to AC. If it hits, the attacker makes damage rolled. See how much damage is dealt. Attacking is into harm. Okay. So got a 22. Rolling d20 resulted in a 15. Attack. Da da da. AC. Got it. Damage. Got it. Okay. Oops. Let's see here. That's not what I meant. Wand of Cure Light.
I feel like the chosen one.
Take that. Okay. My man needs some healing. So let's go to inventory. Go to him. Oh. Use. Oh, we got like a lot of Cure Light potions. Braces of armor +1. Let's see. Put it on her, make her like even more tanky. Can't put it on our guy. We could put it on her, make her even more unhittable. I kind of like that idea. Let's go with that. What's this? Non-stacking bonuses. Oh. Ooh, video game. I'm doing pretty well. I hope you're doing well as well. More non-stacking bonuses? Why? Why give me a thing if it doesn't... I want stackies. You know, I've been pretty well. Second term down for teaching and whatnot. So that's been fantastic. Getting ready to teach during the summer. Should be really fun.
I'll get it next time. Got this one.
Nice. Yes. I love teaching. I'm very glad that I've gotten into that profession. Oh wait, they're all staying behind. Interesting. Wait, they're all like this. Why are they all staying behind?
Only you deserve my obedience.
Is it because, like, I haven't, like, told them all to move? I think that's literally it.
Well?
What's going on here?
Get him.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Sneak attack. Yes. Oh, this is
They'll beg me to stop.
nice. Got him. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a centipede there. Okay. Let's move here. 'Cause he's only got a bow and arrow, so. Sela really should be up front. Wish there was a way to know if this was sneak attack. Let's move back? Okay. Wait for it to move. It literally moved around her to get to me. You son of a bitch. Wait. What's still alive? Oh, there's another centipede. That sucks. But he's ignoring her to get to me. Going after the main character.
Make every strike count.
What a piece of shit. Not saying he's wrong, I'm saying he's a piece of shit.
I am a very popular extraplanar hero from another planet. Why doesn't anyone here believe it?
Masterwork light crossbow. Nice. Take that. Anything in here? No. Oh!
Here comes trouble.
Get him. That sucks for us. That sucks so bad. I made a horrible mistake that you shouldn't make. See if I can't, like... No, I can't hit anything from there. Damn, what a bummer. All right, time for a tactical retreat. Hopefully Sela can, like, do a thing. How do I... Inventory? If I do that, can I reaction give him a healing potion? Also, I just noticed this is stealth over here. So that's why I'm just like running around. I'm thinking that I'm in stealth and it's just, no. Interesting. Oh, this is interesting. Where did this come from? Spells available to Camellia. I'm next to good old Brackneck. That sucks. That sucks so much. Excuse me, AoEs, guys.
No match for me.
I believe you have to throw it on them. Hey, welcome in, Neo. I don't know how to do that. So instead I made a not so optimal move. I'm playing this for the very first time, so I'm kind of learning. Hope you're having a lovely day. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Well, Spider's almost dead.
Spirits demand your blood. You are today's sacrifice.
Let's go here. See, maybe we get flanking. Oh no, it counts
Go
as
for their hearts.
in range. Okay. It's a great game. You enjoyed it a lot. Oh, nice. I take it you've beaten it? Thank you, game. Okay.
Into the fray.
There we go. 3 times. Oh, very nice. I decided to make this guy here, Brackneck,
Here we go again.
a chaotic evil character, but I'm not seeing too many options where I myself would be like, this would be a great chaotic evil moment. It's more like chaotic evil is always like, oh, you have the opportunity to attack these people until you don't. It's interesting. Masterwork Greatsword. Okay. There are times you get to do things you're just at the beginning. Okay, good, good. I'm very excited. I had to pick evil for this because the character just felt really like evil. I was like, yes. We go evil.
Should I?
All right, we're stealthing. Or we're gonna go to a cutscene. That's okay too. Oh, she didn't even have a voice come up that time. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are, where you come from, but you and I are the only 2 people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Sol. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great wizards. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I'll think about it. Let's go. See? She's actually like, yeah. Because I was like, I'm not going to show them shit. And she's like, don't do it. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sill is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Glenn's the only one who benefits from these childish gains of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever is left of them. Without any heroics, relying only on myself. Risking only my own life. You and your friends. You can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface. Either she's lying to try to get it for herself, but I doubt that. She seems pretty straightforward. Which means that she genuinely believes that. And she thinks that heroism is silly. And I agree. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great wizards or warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness. That we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trekkers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark at the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Glenn believes that a glowing sword will solve all our problems. I'll think about it. Let's go. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. Oh, leaving a location. Click this icon to leave a location. To leave, your whole party needs to be near it. Before leaving the location, you'll be able to review and collect the loot you left behind. Did we leave any loot behind? I don't think we did. All right. Well, let us then go here.
I'm here all week.
And go to Neatholm. Okay. We have an ad coming up, so stick with me for a minute there. We'll be back with some more Pathfinder. Ooh, there's a little lake. Another little lake. Something tells me that Lan has some monk abilities. That's very exciting.
What's going on here?
I'm ahead. Ooh. I love this so much. I just need to get like a slightly brighter green, like one that matches my green screen. Welcome back, y'all. All right, let's stealth. Oh, we're here. I guess they wouldn't appreciate stealthing too much. Well, we made it. What's up, mongrels? Bannon and Windwug are always dragging back trash from the caves. No offense. I'm going to stab you someday. More mongrels. Okay. Would you look at that, Uplanders? Has the maze really collapsed? I like swords. Welcome to Corneria. Okay. Here we are. Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump with the odors to match. Wow, this narrator's mean. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal villager life, but tense expectations hang in the air. Chief Soul. Oh, we have a thing. Heavyset aged mongrel, this gentleman here, shuffles his way toward you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders, eh? End times are upon us, indeed. I have to break out my awful Sean Connery. Chief Soul, we found the angel sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Lan points at you. He had a vision, and now the angel sword together with the light of heaven are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold the weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Soul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Soul eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lance? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Dialogue options restricted by mythic paths. Throughout the game, you will occasionally encounter options marked as associated with a specific mythic path. There are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the earlier stages of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain the opportunity to set out on the corresponding path. Once your path is set, unique alternatives inaccessible to other paths will become available to you. Ooh, interesting. So when I picked this the first time, that was like angling toward that path. There's someone else from the surface here. I will help you find the lost mongrels in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. But we are chaotic. Lan is mistaken. We didn't find the sword. Lan whips around to look at you, stunned. He clenches his fist for a moment as if planning to shake the truth out of you, but he quickly gets a handle on himself. I don't know why you're lying. No doubt you have your reasons, but I know it's a lie, and you know it. And Windu knows it. Lan turns to Windwug. Tell him, Windu. You performed an action that was chaotic. Yes. Chaos, good. Windwug glares blankly at him. I saw the light shining between the rocks, and then it went out. Lan saw what he wanted to see. Why are you doing this? Doing what? Telling the truth? You saw some kind of light near me, and you thought that meant I now have the angel sword. You are mistaken. There's no need to drag other people into it. I don't want blood-gullible mongrels on my... Wow. That's mean. If I say nothing, it lets those two argue. Lan looks at you expectantly and sighs when you don't answer. Right, you and Windu have worked everything out between yourselves. You've played me for a blind mole here. Lan barks a hollow laugh. Everybody around me said that they didn't want to go anywhere or save anyone, but I didn't believe them. I always have to take things further than anybody else. Isn't that right, Chief? Fine, I see how things are. I don't need any more convincing. Lan offers a crooked smile. Please, son. Miracles are not meant for us. We, the tribe, we wait. If you're one of us, you will wait. We're not going anywhere. Uplanders, rest now. There's a hut over there. You can rest there. Lan is silent, his eyes shifting from you to Soul to Windowug. You made the right choice. It was the lesser two evils, and now rest. So we can be at our best when we go into the maze. I promise to lead you to the surface, and I will. Combat victories and other achievements give your character XP. After accumulating a certain amount, your character gains a level. This allows you to select a new class or to raise those levels in classes you already have with other advantages. When a character gains a level, they can get new feats, learn new spells and skills, and increase ability scores. The exact improvements a character gets depends on their classes and total number of their levels. That's the plus here. Okay. There's so many classes. Look at this. Look at this intense amount of, like... Look at all these classes. Oh, man. Current stealth is 1. We're not an assassin. We're just trying to be a thieving little fucker. We'll just stick with rogue. Keep it simple. Okay. We got 6 points to distribute among skills. Max rank of 2. Definitely want stealth. More stealth is good stealth. Trickery, yes. Mobility might be good. Persuasion. Perception. And then... maybe knowledge world. It's a tough call. Perception is best and most used in game. Oh, good. And I shall always level up perception. Thank you, Neo. Let's go with mobility. Maybe. Climb and jump. Let's go to knowledge world. I think that'll do. Okay. As a rogue, starting at level 2, gains 1 rogue talent. Is an additional for every 2 levels after 2nd level. Rogue cannot select an individual talent more than once unless it does otherwise. Okay. Rogue talent. Intimidating prowess. Add strength to persuasion. In addition to charisma. Perception checks +4. Oh, that sounds really good. Your other characters can get skills your main doesn't need to use because others will have it. That's also a really good point. And we can drag them into chaotic evil with us. Fast stealth. At full speed using stealth. Interesting. When the character is confused, hits a creature with a melee and does sneak attack. The character is no longer confused. It's a creature no longer shaken, no longer sicken. Iron guts. Cast iron stomach restrain themselves to withstand poisons, especially ingested ones. +1 on saves versus poison. +4 versus all spells. And effects that cause nauseated or sickness. Not provoke an opportunity attack when prone, sitting from prone. Knowledge Arcana. It's mind affecting conditions equal to X mod. That might not be bad. Like you can't make opportunity attacks for 1 round. I don't know how good that is. Let's see here. What other options do we got? Immunity to difficult terrain. That might not be bad. Trip as a bonus feat. Gains dirty trick. Bonus feat. Some of these I don't know what they do, so it's kind of just going over my head. Yeah, reduces that damage for 2 rounds. Equal to the amount of that character's level. Okay, I understand. She doesn't meet the prereqs. When a character with this hits a creature with melee that does sneak attack damage, the target cannot make attacks for 1d4 plus 1 rounds. Attacks of opportunity. When damaged by one of their sneak attacks, also takes 2 points of strength damage. Ooh. That's sneak attack with this. Special level. Ooh, that's not bad. Double debilitation. Inflicts a penalty against the target using this feature. It gets like 2 penalties to inflict. The target can never be subject to more than 2 penalties in this way at one time. If an additional penalty is inflicted, the previous one ends immediately. Any effect that heals damage negates both penalties. Add sneak attack damage to all attacks made against their prey, even when not flanking. Wow. Improved evasion. But when this character takes no damage on a successful reflex, only half on failed. Improved uncanny dodge can no longer be flanked. There's a lot of really strong rogue talents. Skill mastery knowledge, lore, stealth and trickery. And take 10. Even if it would normally prevent them from doing so. Weapon snatcher. Place of combat maneuver to disarm an opponent. Huh. I wonder if that's good. She also deals 1 damage a con to that creature. Get +3 on all checks involving that skill. If you have 10 or more ranks, it goes to 6. You can gain this feat multiple times. Its effects do not stack. It applies to a new skill. It's a bonus combat feat. Favored terrain. Familiar. Weapon focus. Man, there's a lot of really good stuff here. I don't know what to take. Improved uncanny dodge, improved evasion, hunter surprise. Double debilitation. Yeah, that one's also really good. Dispelling attack is good, yeah. Evasion. Like, there's so many really good options here. You got to think about the more immediate right now, I think. I think maybe double debilitation would be the best. And the reason I say that is I'm assuming that the penalties include things like penalty to attack. And that could be really good. And so far, I haven't really seen much in the way of enemies getting like cure wounds or anything like that. You lower their AC and attack. Ooh. That can end combats really quick. And at this low of a level, that's not a bad option. And later I could probably take evasion because then I'll be starting to look at wizards who might cast fireball or something like that the next time I can grab one of these talents. So this would be really good then. What do I... Can't hit next. Do I click this? Do I click this? Oh, I click over here. Okay. Wow. I was thinking you click here. No, you click over here. Okay. Oh, it's... I don't have the prereqs for it. Damn. That sucks. Seeing this entire list made me think that I had all these options. I don't. Okay. It's fine. Damn, that changes everything. The game tricked me. Let's see. Recommended feature. Weapon focus is good, but you got to pick the weapon. Kind of stick with it. Yeah. I don't like to be shunted into that unless I have to. How good is stealth in this game, if I may ask? Because my initial like thought process was to like create a little goblin that would just run around stealth and like commit general chaos. But I feel like a lot of this is going to be combat focused, so... But then again, I don't know. Maybe it would be very useful. Good if it's high, but you're going into the enemy solo dead without a party near you. It is pretty high. It's like a 10? It's going to be a 10. The sucky thing is I can't necessarily reestablish stealth either. So... You attack, you come out of stealth. Computer plays who attacks first or closest gets targeted. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Neo. Damn. Still kind of reeling at those numbers for the short Sunday. Those are really good numbers, all things considered. I felt really good about that. His damage reduction. 2 rounds. It's dirty trick as a bonus feat. Hmm. This is kind of not fantastic. Was busier than I thought, so editing got waylaid. It's all right. 30% retention is more than I'd have figured. I love it. I'm really glad for it. We got to pick something. I guess. I feel like we want something that's like combat-y. Because like my brain is still thinking in terms of like tabletop. Not necessarily in terms of like video game. It's throwing me off a little bit. Maybe this. It's not the greatest, but like you never know when you run into something with damage reduction. That could really suck. Because otherwise I'd want either Canny Observer or like maybe something in combat. There's a lot of monsters with DR. Yeah, I'm thinking that there's probably like a significant number of those, and I think I faced them already. Like there was 2 young or like small earth elementals that I faced. Like those might have had it, so I think this is probably a good option. So we'll take that. Special abilities: evasion, awakening wound. Okay, so it added the evasion afterwards. So next time we'll be able to get improved and do other behind the scenes for the show. Yeah. Just to read what Lance says. Lance Alencia says, for those who don't know yet, Dave, that's me, co-hosts the podcast, The Confabulators, with our friend, fellow streamer, Lady Hyacinth 57. They dive into genre media, and this season they're tackling horror across various forms of films, literature, games, and more. And that is very true. This Sunday we released our Dead by Daylight episode. And the previous episode was The Evil Within. So yeah, we're on YouTube and we're on various podcasts. So if you're curious, give it a look-see. And speaking of look-see, I think this looks pretty decent. Okay. Oh, everybody else leveled up. I have more decisions to make. Okay. Can I... Altering this value will disable automatic leveling up for the remainder of the game. Hang on. What does Hell Knight do? Okay, no. No. I guess we'll stick with Paladin for now. Paladin is fine. We're not gonna not altering anything. Oh, I see. Yes, except next. Okay. What's she good at? 0 points. But they've been pre-allocated. So she has 3 points. She's at ranks in persuasion, world knowledge, and mobility. It's weird that she has ranks in mobility because of the -6, but I guess that's from like this. What's her... I can't see her. Can't see her abilities. That's bothersome. Okay, I guess we're winging it. Oh well, I could see it here. She's got +4 strength. Okay, yeah. So the armor and the shield is bringing that down. Okay. Wisdom +1. +1. Use magic device. Charisma trained only. This will bump up persuasion. Bump up. Well, we're handling perception, so we don't have to worry about that. This will bump up mobility. And we'll bump up. I feel like she's our muscle, so we should like have her have better athletics. But then again, like it's a minus already, so what are we doing? She doesn't really have very good skills. I feel like if she had different armor, her skills would be better. Insofar as stuff like athletics and whatnot. It's kind of a bummer. She's a paladin. Bump up. I guess use magic device. Knowledge world. I don't like it, but like her skill points suck. Hang on. Because I think we have better knowledge world. I'm going to bump up athletics. Just in case we can like find better armor that lets us ditch the clunky stuff. Maybe that'll be better. Okay. We do have an ad coming up, so stick with me for a minute 30. We'll continue leveling these characters. We'll bring her up next, but we'll just like hang out here. X. We can fill second level, learns a hex. Every almost even. Wait on Camilla because you may want advice. No. With your ad, I can't hear. I got you. I know you can't hear this either, presuming that the ad's still going for you. But I got you. Like from any hexes available to her chosen spirit. Cannot select hex more than once unless noted otherwise. Okay. Their action doesn't provoke a attack of opportunity. Saving DC is 10 plus half level plus Wismod. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. And Neo, I did indeed wait. I didn't want to like progress anyway without you guys being able to see. So I usually, whenever I see an ad come out, I usually just pause the stream as far as like doing anything until everybody is back. But yes, I appreciate you telling me to wait for Camellia. Especially because I've never played this kind of class. It sounds kind of interesting / bizarre. Shaman is kind of really good, Ooh. Let's take a look. So these are her suggested allocations of points. Mobility and trickery. I guess those are fine. I don't know why mobility. I guess for the movement without provoking attack of opportunities is why. Which I think makes sense, but like she's got class skills of lore of various kinds. I feel like it would be good to do that. Especially because like she has +3 in those. But like with this, covering all the knowledge. Yeah, exactly. So I think if she gets lore here, like look at that, immediately shoots up to +7. Bananas. What does trickery do? Disarm traps, open locks. I think our big thing is stealth. This is wisdom. This wouldn't be too bad to also bump up if I could. Like I as the rogue could handle trickery. Let's bump that down and we'll bump this up immediately. +7. Bam. Fantastic. So she can cover nature and religion. Okay. Now for the challenging part. This has ice plant being the selected hex. However, there are all these other hexes. Now, Slumber and Evil Eye are what you would look at. Slumber sounds like it might be the equivalent to sleep in tabletop games, which means it's good right now. Evil Eye will also take a look at. Slumber can cause a creature within 30 feet to fall into magical sleep. As per spell sleep, a will save to negate. Number rounds equal to the shaman's level. Very nice. In fact, a creature of any hit dice. But you can only use it once per monster. I mean, that can change the way that combat goes, though. That's real strong. All right, Evil Eye. Target takes -2 penalty on one of the following: AC, ability, attack roll, saving throw, skill checks. Does that stack with the thing that I took as a rogue? The debilitating... No, I didn't take that, did I? Because I don't have the requisite for it. Oh no, wait, yeah, I did. It was the other thing. The DR reduction. That's what I took. But it does stack with debilitating? Number of rounds equals to 3 plus what? Where's the mod? Penalty increases to -4. Ooh. And you think it would stack? This is a tough choice. This is a really tough choice. Both of these are really strong hexes. Evil Eye or Slumber. This one's one of the choices. And if they save, it still hits for 1 round. You can recast over and over until it hits. That sounds like Evil Eye is the winner, because like being able to like lay a penalty on one of those seems really strong. We're going Evil Eye. Give him the eye. All right. Fantastic. Thank you for that advice, Neo. Then you can cast a different penalty after it hits. Very nice. All right. Lan is a monk Zen archer. Okay. What's he got going on here? Athletics, mobility, because he's a monk. Makes sense. Perception. Okay. I don't really see a problem with any of that. Precise shots. Prerequisite for clustered improved and snapshot. Yeah, it's fine. Way the longbow. He is a longbowman. That's fine. Yep. I don't have much investment in him. I frankly would probably kill him as a character. Oh. Windwug is a fighter. Interesting. As a fighter, she has lore nature. Class, skill, competence. World. I have world covered. Perception. Lore nature. Well, if she's that, I got what's her name with that. Let's kick that up. Do you like that? She could be our athletic monster. Like Captain Graps. More people with perception because you can fail rolls. It's a good point. It's a very good point. We'll stick with this for her for now. Because right now she's our strong character. Deadly aim. She is an archer type. This is probably fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll go with that. Okay. Let's see.
I feel like a chosen one.
See here. Ask you a few questions. What are you going to do now? Lenders, I'm going to enter the maze. About to ask you a few questions. Let me out Windwag. Ah, Windwag, our beauty, our huntress. Who's more skilled than Windwag? There are braver fighters, yes, but brave doesn't mean skilled. Windwag is the only one to go into the maze and come out again. The others listen to everything she has to say. Thank you. I just kind of cared about Windwag. Let's see here. What are you gonna do now? Brave as we did before. The ones who went, their trouble is their own. We will mourn them, but we are neithers. We'll wait for the call. Hush the maze fallen. No, so we wait. More guests here. I'm gonna enter the maze. Clearly preparing to see some harsh in the ways you have. I'd forbid it. But what would be the point? It's Windwag. She'll ignore me and do it anyway. I spoiled her. No point wringing my hands over it now. I wanna look around. Okay. Great. Ooh, loot. Possible steely wheelies. Oh. Is it gonna force us to go back? Horgus? Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Worm. Yes, that worm. You no doubt have heard of me if you spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. How'd you end up here? His eyes focus on Camellia before he turns his gaze to you. Like everyone else, down when I went with the accursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall, and I'm doubly lucky I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings and instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say, when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes. But they turned out to be decent chaps, frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. Name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived to the city, then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived, and the city has been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest, most distinguished men in all of Canabras. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing from one ball to the next, but the Word Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city, I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Worm to thank for that. What kind of business proposition? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. You look promising, like someone who could turn a demon into mincemeat before they have time to sneeze. I could use a companion like you. You are strong, it will be no trouble to you, but I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling around through the caves playing as scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among the Canabras elite. 2,000. No! Why not 10,000 or 100? No, let's not be miserly. Let's say 1,000,000. My initial offer was a king's ransom. You'll likely never see so much gold in all your life. It's non-negotiable. I say 1,000. That's my final offer. 21st. I would gladly pay in advance, but all my wealth is up on the surface. Fear not. The word of a worm is more than worth than a platinum. Ask anyone. Horgus Worm has never reneged on a deal. Fine. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. I'll speak very kindly of the mongrels, even though they saved your life. Ha, kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. Horgus Worm speaks his mind, and he pays for services rendered, not with kind words, but with hard coin. I gave the mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help. Its handle's worth more than their whole village. We have to go. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Alright. I would like to see the journal. Here we go. Horgus Worm's first priority is finding a way to the surface. He'll pay generously for a guide and hire the finest bodyguards money can buy. Unfortunately for Horgus, the best bodyguards are not in the vicinity. Okay, so we can rest in the hut. Then of course finding our way up is the other thing. Okay. Let's see what's over here. Anything else to possibly thieve? Nevia. This tragedy may not have happened if you'd spent less time surveilling honest citizens and more time tracking the real spies and demon worshippers. Brilliant idea. How come I didn't think of it? Now, if only the cultists would tell us they were cultists, then we wouldn't have to waste our time investigating honest citizens who decide to go all cloak and dagger right under our noses. How's the leg? Well, it hasn't fallen off yet, so that's good. They've bandaged me up and all, nice and smeared some stinking stuff on the wound, so it looks like I'm gonna live. They say wait a day and I'll be right as rain, so I'm waiting. Let's see here, what's the bad blood? What do you think's happening now? What do you think of them? What are you gonna do when you get back? What's bad blood? It's an old matter. Miss Tearblade here has the notion of spying on me, then of rummaging through my goods. I ask you, do I look like a cultist? Harumph. Cultists don't tend to look like cultists, you know. That's kind of the whole problem. And you, Mr. Gworm, built a whole secret operation of buying and smuggling into the city. Oh, what was it? Oh yeah, magical weapons. How was I supposed to know that all that rigmarole with middlemen was so you could anonymously donate supplies to the crusade? Don't you see, I have a reputation to uphold, one that I value most highly. Horgus Gworm is a hard-nosed businessman, not a good fairy from a tale. Yes, I care about my city. Yes, I wish that it was defenders. My defenders were well-fed, healthy, and well-armed. But to make those donations openly was unthinkable. I might as well have handing a sign on my door welcoming every sponger, leech, and parasite to the city. I appreciate your help for the crusade. No jokes, you're an alright bloke. But carrying on secret dealings in a city that's teeming with cultists is a huge pain in the backside for us lot whole, whose job it is to keep an eye on that sort of thing. We have to go. Go on then, and don't dilly-dally. The sooner we get out of here, the likelier we're to find some more people alive up there. Take care of yourself. Okay. She's alright. I want to stab him and steal his stuff. Ooh. Kira. Vendors allow you to buy weapons and stuff. Kira can buy trophies you brought from the caves. For example, some cure lights. You there. You from the surface. You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dira. Let's trade. Alright. Let's trade. Dira stash, our stash. Braces of armor +1. We've got that. Cold ironwork master great axe. Thick pads. Alright. I don't know. Scrolls, leather armor. Quiver of cold iron ammunition. Interesting. I don't know if it's worth it though. Like, there's a lot. I will say that. A merchant would pay well for this. Let's see here. Brewing and scribing. Cook something. Cooking. Merchant would pay well for that. Potions and stuff. Merchants would buy that. Merchants. Let's see here. Weight can also be a problem after a while, so sell everything you don't need. That's a good idea, Neo. I'm not used to encumbrance. I will say that a comma. Masterwork great sword. I don't think anybody here uses. She uses sword and board. Okay. Here, inflict wounds. I feel like this would be good to hold on to. A light mace. I think we need to worry about that. That. Those. That. Got a masterwork dagger, but voice check for bags of holding. Oh yeah, it's true. Good bag of holding can do a lot. Let's Let's try to separate those, but okay. I might want to hold on to this for now. Okay. Right. Bag of holding. Scrolls. Armor. No bag of holding. Okay, so I can like click between each of these to see like what they can use. That's actually really good. Yeah, that's better armor class. Oh, she could use this? But she has a shield. Like when this hits, it really hits, but like I feel like what she's got now is always fine as is. Scroll of Bless. Warhammer. Orlin. The difference between this and the flail is the crit is a little bit better. I don't feel like that's enough to like spend money on to get. Great club. 1 to 10. Same here. This quiver of cold iron ammo is kind of calling me, but I don't know if I'm gonna run into anything crazy like that. Go here. Roll asleep. This 25 though. We got 297. I mean, maybe it would be good. Grab one of those. If the cold iron ammunition was like unlimited, but it was like a specific thing that you had to equip, that makes sense. It would be something a little more worth it, but I find this to be probably about as good as it's gonna get. So we'll do that. Time passes, your character becomes tired and acts less effectively. So it's saying that, like, we're tired. I guess. That's the exit. Alright. Let's go back this way. See what's over here.
I can handle it.
think this is where we came in at. So we need to go up this way. Okay. Let's go this way. Yeah. Do people get upset if I loot it?
One way or the other.
I wasn't sure about that. Because, admittedly, it's tempting. Nope. Okay, good. And I'm taking everything.
Can't make the demons wait. Let's see what we can do. Here we go.
Okay. Right there. Gotta hit the snooze button real quick so you'll see my screen for a second. Apologies for that. All right. Let's go up here. Rest. Okay. It's time. We're heading out now. Land won't get in our way. Windwig breathes in deeply through her nose, her eyes narrow in concentration like she's trying to taste the air, to detect even the faintest sense. Finally, she gives an approving nod. But Windwig is focused not only on what surrounds her, but also on you. Sniffing the air, she looks at you with an unreadable expression. Why are you looking at me like that? She mumbles something under her breath and adds reluctantly, you are short, like a child, but you survived amongst the demons up there. When you fell down here, you made it through the caves. It takes the spirit of a true warrior to do that. We're just leaving Horgus and Anivia there. Getting you all out at once will be difficult, but let the injured woman recover. You think I like knowing there are uplanders sitting in our village? But trying to drag an injured person through the maze would be suicide. And don't even get me started on the other one. He's not going to get off his backside unless we send a litter to carry him. Where's Lan? On the way to his death if he decided to go it alone. Or maybe he's in a hole somewhere crying how lonely he is. I don't care either way. You listened to Windowig's advice and lied to the mongrels, claiming you'd never seen the light of heaven. Time to what? To get you out of here. I'm keeping my word. It's quiet now. The village has settled down. I know the shortest route to the maze. We'll take a boat. No one will see us. We're still going to save the missing mongrels? What of them? They're probably dead already. But if we meet anyone on the way, we won't just walk on by. At the end of the day, they are the tribe. Alright, cool. Right, and another thing. You could have chosen not to listen to me, but you did. That means you have real strength in you. A strong person can take the truth, even if they don't like it. And the truth was on my side. I want to say, thank you. You saved the tribe from a stupid mistake. They're alive now because of you. Now let's get to the boats. We'll get there faster by water. Yay! We did it! But now, I want to say, we're gonna wind down here. But before I go, I want to say thank you to Neo Mortuus. I hope I said that correctly. I apologize if not. Lance Alencia, Fields Xavier, Jake Fake Snake Cake, and all of you for being here. It means a lot that y'all are here and that y'all hung out with me today and got to take in a little bit of this wonderful game. It seems really fun. It's a little slow moving, but that's just the nature of this style of video game. Just as a reminder, for those of you who are here, I have a podcast called The Confabulators. And it's with my friend Liz, also known as Lady Hyacinth 57. If you want to follow her on Twitch, we talk about different genres. And this season we're tackling horror. So, like I said earlier, our episode of Dead by Daylight just came out on Sunday. And our previous episode before that was The Evil Within. If you want to start getting into that, we've got more episodes coming. You can find us on YouTube at The Confabulation Station or The Confabulators on various podcast apps. But yeah, until then, we're going to call it there. I have been Sheriff Flynn, and as always, keep writing, you lovely, fantastic people. I will see you next time with more of this game because it's getting fun, and I feel like I'm going to get to points where I can do